All right, boys, we're back with some picks for day 6 of the Australian Open, day 2 of round 2. Coming off a 3-1 day, which was great. 2 underdog moneyline winners. And but before I get to my picks for today, I got to give a big shout out to Chris, the card god. Learned Tien, what a match. Match ended just before 3 a.m. local time in Melbourne. And that's Chris's pick for the up-and-comer of the year for this year. So, man, what an incredible match that was. It was just it was a slugfest, to say the least. Anyways, looking forward to tonight. I've got a few games that I really like. I'm looking at our Carballes Baena plus 7.5 games against Tommy Paul. Don't get me wrong, I think Tommy's going to win. It's a little juicy right now, at least on Bovada, minus 125. So if you're feeling a little bit more comfortable with over 3.5 sets, which I also like, that's sitting at minus 115 with the juice. I like Mensik to keep rolling here. The young guns, let's go. Minus 4 games. I'm also on Benjamin Bonzi, who's having an awesome year awesome year so far. After a disappointing 2024, with a lot of injury concerns with him last year, but he's at plus 5.5 games. I think he's going to keep this one closer than the odds are reflecting here. Ugo Humbert and Arthur Fils. So this is one that both guys, if you look at their record, they're expected to do better than what the odds reflect. I think the odds are a little bit wrong here, but I'm looking more at the total. It's currently sitting at 40.5, but this is the kind of game that screams one of these guys is just not going to show up, especially because it's between two countrymen. So I'm taking the under at 40.5 games between Humbert and Arthur Fils. And finally, if you're really jonesing for a late night match or you're getting up early and catching one of the last matches of the day, I'm taking Vukic to keep it close at plus 5.5 games. I think he's been playing some decent tennis. He's had harder matchups than one would expect so far, and he's hung. Obviously, he's won both, but they've been hard fought, and I don't think he gives that up, especially because he's on his home hard court down in Australia. So those are my picks for today. Best of luck to everyone who's been betting. If you've been tailing us, hopefully you're padding those bankrolls. We got some exciting round of 32 matches left, and then and moving on from there, there should be a really great tournament with a lot of unexpected names. So yeah, hope you're enjoying.